Let's get started. And seated. This is chair yoga today, so you want to have a chair that is adjustable in some way or another. Take your shoes off if you don't mind. I think it's just so much better if you can have flat feet on the floor instead of any sort of elevation, because even like gym shoes often has like a little bit of elevation on the heels. So I just prefer if we take all of that and let the feet be free. And then check in with the backrest. So we'd rather, for this kind of thing, not be leaning back in the backrest until the end. So slide slightly forward so that you have to use the core to prop the trunk up and use the spine in a nice natural way if possible. And then we'll let the hands rest. You can just let them fold into each other with the thumb tips touching. And then before we check in with the breath, let's move the neck a little bit. So we're focusing on neck and lower back. Just shifting side to side, and then once you bring the head to center, shift up and down. And then bring the head to center, roll the shoulders a little bit. Just to loosen up. And then take the shoulders back and down. Feel the chest lift up a little bit. Close the eyes. And then let's just begin to notice the breath. Watch how the breath is flowing through the body. There's different ways to watch the breath. You might be watching from the nostrils or the chest or the belly, or you might watch the whole process as the trunk moves in a wave-like formation as you inhale and exhale. You might notice that the breath is a little uneven between the inhalation and exhalation. So as we even the breath out, we also even the mind out, and we even the emotions out. So let's start to do that. So empty the lungs completely, and then as you inhale, fill the belly, fill the rib cage, fill the chest. Exhale, release from the chest, the rib cage, and the belly. And we're obviously not filling those spaces, but we're inhaling and feeling the belly expand out, and feeling the chest expand out, and then releasing in from the chest, and then the rib cage comes in, and then the belly comes in. And so as we continue to build on the breath, and we're waking up the diaphragm and making room for the lungs. So we're taking complete breaths. Some call them yogic breaths. And then in the West, they call it diaphragmatic breathing. So, however it feels good to you. And then let's go ahead, feel the breath washing all of the tension and drawing in energy on the breath in. And then we'll start to move with the breath. So on the next inhalation, take the arms out to the sides and reach them up, and try to get maybe a 4, 5, or 6 second inhalation. And then bring the palms together and exhale the thumbs into the heart center. Have the same length in your exhalation. Same effort, same depth. Inhaling, opening, and lifting. Exhaling, palms together, drawing them in. Let's move the head with this. So inhale, take the arms out, bring the head back, looking upwards, exhaling, drawing the hands in, and then as the fingers come down, looking downwards or releasing the head. Inhaling, sweeping the arms up. Exhaling, drawing everything in. This time we'll add a side bend, so inhaling all the way up. And then let's take the right fingers to the left wrist, pull the left wrist up, and then send over the trunk of the arms to the right. On the inhale, come back into the middle, take the left fingers to the right wrist, pull up, and then exhale over to the left. Inhaling back into the center. Exhaling, palms together, draw the thumbs to the heart center. Once again, inhaling, taking the arms up. Grab a hold of the left wrist, pull up, and exhale to the right. Inhaling into the middle. Holding right wrist, exhaling over to the left. Inhaling into the middle. Exhaling, palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Let's take the knees apart from each other and bring the hands behind the hips. Interlace fingers or hold opposite elbows with the hands. If you're interlacing fingers, squeeze the shoulders back. You might need to scooch forward to make some room between hands and backrest. And then exhale, fold, release down. And then let the arms go and let the head go. So we're in a wide leg forward fold and seated. Let the weight of the head pull the spine so the crown of the head is facing downward. Bringing some blood to the brain. If you bring blood to the brain midday, you're able to kind of wake up without caffeine. Or at least for some. I don't know if that works for everybody. Then, when you're ready, let's start to unroll the spine. So the head is going to rise last. The arms will just dangle. And we'll just keep the legs in this wide stance, and then we'll inhale. Reach the arms all the way up again as we did before. Exhale, find your side bend to the right. This time, come into the middle, and then bring your left hand to right knee, right hand behind. Get nice and tall, and straighten the arms if you can. And then exhale, twist to the right. Look past the right shoulder. Let the eyes go far right. And on the next inhale, we'll come back up into the center. We're going to find that side bend to the left, so hold right wrist. Pull up and over to the left. And then inhale into the middle, right hand to the left knee, left hand to the seat. Get tall, and then exhale, turn. Deep, even breaths. That'll energize the body, cleanse the body, open up the breathing system. It'll invigorate the mind and relax it at the same time. And we'll inhale, come into the middle, reach the arms all the way up. Find a little bit of a back bend here, so take the arms back, lift, bring the head back. And we'll exhale, hands behind again like we did before, either holding opposite elbows or fingers interlace, and then exhale, fold. Release the arms, let them hang loose, let the head go. And we'll start to unroll the spine again. Head rises last, there's no hurry. Once we're here, you could fold the hands into each other and turn the head right and left, just like we did before. Once the head comes to the middle, take it up and down. And once the head comes to the middle, lift the right ear up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, release through the mouth. And bring the head to center. Lift the left ear up. it go through the mouth. And we'll bring, the head to center and start to tilt left and right. And then we'll bring the head back to center. Let's take the arms upwards and just rotate the hands in circles. Rotate the other way. And then release the hands. Let's take the right ankle to the left thigh. And here we can lean back a little bit. So if you'd like to kind of lift the right knee and then lower the right knee, and then eventually stabilize the knee, kind of pressing it away from the belly button, and then circle the right foot. And then we'll keep the foot flexed and rise back up. And then we'll start to stretch the hip a little bit. So let's lean forward with the heart. And it might feel a little early to stretch the hip. Let's just kind of feel it out and see. So we might do a little bit more before we stay here, before we come back. So let's take a couple deep breaths. And then we'll come back up and sit back into the backrest, release the right ankle, and bring this right thigh in. So holding the right thigh with the hands, drawing it in towards the trunk. Now, I've never done this before, but there's a standing posture in which you hold the right leg in front of you. And I'm curious how that works with seated, so let's experiment. So we're going to release the right foot and come back to your seat, sitting upright. And then we're just going to straighten the right leg. Yep, so this is basically done in a standing position with arms up or hands to hips. And then we'll go ahead and just release the right foot. And let's take the left ankle to the right thigh. And that does do something. So right from here, we'll go ahead and lean back and then rotate the ankle. Rotate the other way. So we have the left knee stable now. Flex the left foot and lift the trunk back up. And then we'll start to lean forward. A couple deep breaths. And we will sit up. Release the ankle from the thigh and then hold that left thigh in towards the trunk. And then we'll go ahead and release, bring the foot down. You can bring hands to the seat and then lift that left foot and extend the leg forward. You can tell there's some work happening in the core and the hip flexor in order to be here. And then release the left foot. Take the arms back up towards the sky. Let's exhale and find our side bend over to the right. Inhale back into the middle. Exhale to the left. Inhale into the middle. And then this time we'll bring the arms in front and cross the right arm right across the chest and hug that arm in with the left arm. So we're going to increase this a little bit by pushing the arms into each other. So we can do this on the inhale. Shoulders might feel pretty intense like that. Then just exhale, relax. Find that passive stretch. And then inhale, push the arms into each other. And exhale, relax. One more time. We're gonna go back into our twist. So release this right hand to the seat, left hand to the right knee. Goes to the outer right knee. Get tall and then press and turn. Take the eyes with the body. And inhale, come to center. Inhale, next inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Let's take a side bend to the left. Inhale to the center and a side bend to the right. Inhale to center, reach the arms up, bring them forward, and then cross the left arm across the chest. Hug it in with the right arm. And then, with a little bit of effort, we'll push the hands into each other, or press them into each other. One's kind of a pull, one's a push. And relax that on the breath out. On the inhale again, pressing. We did that 3 times. Relaxing. And inhale, pressing. And we'll spin over to the left hand to the seat, right hand to outer left knee, get tall, and turn. And then we'll take one more breath here. Take eyes all the way to the left. I always personally forget to take my eyes and spin them around. And so then we'll inhale, come to center. And then let's actually rub the palms into each other. Build up some heat. Go ahead and look upwards, look downwards, upwards, down, once again. And then close the eyes and bring the palms to the eyes. Take a deep breath in and out. Feel the eyes relax. And release the hands. So we're going to take a posture that is a little different from the usual, knees forward or knees slightly out. So we're going to take the right knee. So hopefully you don't have a armrest. I forgot to mention that before. But if you do, you could take a side bend. You could do anything else that feels good. But we're just basically going to take the right knee and lunge it out to the side, and then take the left leg and straighten it out to the side. So this is, if you were standing, it would be like this. But we're gonna see, maybe we have some space to do it in a chair. And then we'll take the right forearm to the right thigh, pick up the left arm, and send it over to the right. So we took a lot of side bends today, and now we're able to take maybe a deeper side bend with the legs involved. So if this feels good, you might take the head and look up past the left fingertips. And we'll inhale, come to center. Take a breath, and then we'll switch sides. So left knee is lunging, right leg straightens out to the side. When you're ready, bring left forearm to the thigh, right arm up and over to the right ear, or over the right ear. And then maybe looking up past the right hand. inhale, come back up to center and come back into the center of the chair. So from here, let's bring hands to the thighs, squeeze the shoulders back on the inhale, take the head back. On the exhale, round the back, bring the head down, chin towards the chest. Inhaling, opening the chest. Exhaling, closing the chest. Inhaling, extending the spine. Exhaling, stretching the back. Take a few more like this. And then once you've rounded, then we'll come up to seated with the spine upright. Take the right ankle to the left thigh again. Inhale, get tall. Maybe take the arms upwards. And then exhale, start to hinge forward. Maybe you can get a little further this time, bringing hands maybe somewhere towards the right leg or the left leg, or just releasing the arms down, letting the head drop down. One more breath. And then we'll inhale, come up to the center, switching legs. Take the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. A few deep breaths. Taking a breath in through the nose and releasing through the mouth. Maybe a little bit of a sigh to help signal to the body that it can relax a little bit. Let's come back up to seated and release. And we're going to go into resting. So before we do, let's cross the wrists, bring the fingers to the base of the neck. Pressing into these muscles, lift the chin. Still putting pressure, bring the chin back to neutral. And then once again, put pressure, maintain it, lift the chin. And bring the head to center, release the hands. Take a few chin tucks, chin forward, chin in. Center the head, bring the right ear up. Center the head, bring the left ear up. And we'll center the head, tilt left, right, and then let's maybe loosen up the shoulders here, a little circle motion, and we're gonna rest. So see how you'd like to rest. If your chair is available for this, maybe bring the head to the headrest, and then let the legs extend forward. You can fold hands into each other with fingers interlaced, or if you do have armrests, you might bring the arms in. Just let them rest on the armrests. If you have a place like a couch nearby, you could always lie on the couch if you prefer. It's just good to kind of not go in a position in which you'd fall asleep. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, release out through the mouth. Once again, inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Letting all attention just dissolve through the body and through the mind. Without any effort at all, just allowing the body to do the breathing, to do the rhythmic motion of the heart circulating. Relax the right arm a little bit. And relax Relax the left arm a little bit more. Feel the weight of the head. Relax the shoulders. Soften the neck from the front, the sides, and the back of the neck. Relax the trunk, the right leg, the left leg. Feel the whole body resting. Eyes are resting. Scalp is resting. The brain is resting. The whole body resting. Take a few deep breaths. Even in a very short period of time, we were able to bring the body and the mind back into a centered position. So when you're ready, start to move the fingers, the toes. You can stretch the arms up behind. Feel length through the body. And then coming into a seated position. We are in a seated position. Coming up into a more active position. And sitting up tall, bring the palms together, close the eyes. And just feel the goodness of your practice, the goodness of taking 30 minutes, giving yourself 30 minutes to breathe and move with awareness. And take a breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I honor the light in you that is the same light in me. Namaste.